What's going on? What's going on? I can get this message out there real quick. And of course, I gotta turn that off. There you
go. So we're doing a video.
Yeah, we're already live. We're just waiting for Fox to come in.
Yeah, you're waiting for him to come in.
Yeah, waiting for Fox and waiting to see who else pops in. Let's see.
Waiting for Fox to get in. To tell Fox to get in.
Yeah.
Because
he's got it. He's got the message already. Give me a second. I'm just. There we go. Send that out.
You guys just shut off my TV later?
Huh?
You're on, Grandma.
Yeah.
Huh?
See, you're on.
What's going on?
Everyone is looking you. So we're doing a video, but we had to wait for Fox.
Of course. Let me see. Did I forget something?
So.
Yeah, 1 second, baby. He should be here soon. He's got the message already. Let me check. Where are you? What's up, aggressively relaxing? I love that name. What's going on? Just whatchamacallit? I am just opening a box that was sent to the little one from Fox.
Yeah, from Fox.
So you never know what's gonna happen in there. What's
No.
up, Matthew?
Hi, Coffee.
He's working on his coffee, of course. Hold on, let me see.
Coffee fun because he sent me. Because he sent.
Yeah.
Because he sent.
Yeah, no, we just. Okay.
What the coffee said? What the coffee said?
Coffee said, of course, quick draw's there, and Coffee said, "Howdy, y'all."
To me?
Yeah. You can grab the box and show it if you want.
I do want to show.
Here you go.
From Fox.
I got a package too, so we'll open that a little bit after too.
Yeah, after.
Yeah, we can do yours first.
Yeah. Open mine first. Because I don't know what's inside here.
I don't know.
So we got to open it.
Well, I don't know what's inside either. Let's see. There we go.
Oh.
Hey.
Look. It's Fox.
Hey, Lia.
Hi, Fox. I got your package.
I see that. Awesome. How was school today?
Good.
All right. Well, you earned the box. LBD, what's going on?
Chilling, man. It's just getting used to the whole homeschooling thing.
So we were trying to open your box.
Yeah, I used a lot of tape, so my
I don't know. It might not take as long as you think. 'Cause I got 2 of these the other day.
I like it. That no was inside.
Yeah.
Secret.
So appreciative.
That surprise is a secret, actually.
Yeah. What do you think's inside? Is it a puppy?
I don't know.
Is it an elephant?
Okay, I might actually need it.
We have to check inside.
Yeah. That's correct.
Because we don't know what it is.
Jesus, you really taped this thing. Jesus Christ. Actually, I might actually need to grab a knife. I didn't think I was gonna need one because I didn't need one for the last one. And the funny thing is, the person who sent me a box last time like this, with this kind of box, is they send them from further away. You send it from across the pond. This thing's taped like crazy. It's hilarious.
But I mean, those things. Oh, I feel like I've received one of those open before.
Yeah.
I received a mystery box open before, and ever since then, I've always been like overkill on the tape.
I get it. I get it. I'm getting into it though. We got another guest right here, Mr.
Hey, what's up?
Sean.
Hey,
Sean,
it's a
meet Sean.
Lia, you got 2 for 1 Sean's. How about that?
Yeah. There we go.
So she's got the giggle today.
So I got into one side of the box.
We're in. Oh, we're halfway in.
Halfway is all it takes. The rest of it is easy. There we go.
Are you done?
Yep, I'm in.
Let me open.
There you go. You can start pulling stuff out. I don't know what's in there. Need help?
Yeah.
Okay. This works. Open. Is there any specific order we should open this in, or just go at it?
Just go.
Wait, check. Is there something in that bag, or is it just stuffing?
Oh, that's my gift wrap. Yeah, no, that's nothing.
That's a limited edition Target bag, man.
Yeah. It's still
What?
hey. It's still fun.
Oh, yes.
It's 1 of 4 billion.
Oh, man.
You know what's funny?
Oh, you got a
What?
million? Nice.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? You know what's hilarious about that though? That I was watching 83 Cop Talk's video today, and they opened your box, and there was still a hair in one of the protectors from when you made me the winner.
This is tape.
It's priceless.
This tape.
It's
Funny,
tape.
I was talking about. I used to keep the royalty line in pop armors or like hard stacks,
Mhm.
and then when I got rid of the pop, uh-oh. Yeah, so I guess that's stuff there. Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. That's what she wanted too.
now
She
you have
wanted it.
Nice.
Now I have one.
Yeah. Now you can't reap it.
pass, Leah.
You got a Fox pass. Look at that. Now
know-
you won't lose it, right? You won't break it. She
No,
broke
you said that to her now. Now you've issued a challenge. She will find a way.
it. All right. Let's see if I can open this.
I think that's just. Oh yeah, I taped that too. Of course I did.
Yeah. You did. Yeah. Oh, you tape both sides. No wonder.
Should have shrink wrapped it too.
I know, right? That's all. It would have been. It wouldn't look like one ball of something that we shouldn't be talking about.
Hey, that's how I do my packages, man.
I know. That's why I mentioned it.
Daddy,
Nice. Oh,
Looking good.
hey, who is that? Can you tell me who that? I don't even know who that is. It's
I think it's a trans.
It looks like a Autobot. Do you know who that is?
No,
The Leah box.
I'm so old. I don't remember.
Oh, the Transformers.
You know what? I can actually concur. So-
Transformers here.
Oddly enough, my girl's mom just called me, so I have to call her back after this.
We're busy.
I know we're busy right now. Yeah, try to open this. You can probably get it easier.
Gosh.
I got the tape already. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, there's like 3 things of tape on this. No wonder I couldn't open it. I only grabbed 2 of them. I'm like, I was gonna make her struggle right now.
See, now I'm tempted when I send you something. I'm just going to shrink wrap it and then use the hairdryer to like make it extra tight.
I like
You
this.
know what that means? That means you're gonna get a nice. You're gonna get a special package from me.
I don't know. I think the worst thing I've had shipped to me as a joke was Yoj when he shipped me something and then he packed it in packaged peanuts.
Oh my god.
Because I usually open everything from the bottom because my label, like my address and everything's on. So as soon as I opened it from the bottom, I had to dig through packing peanuts.
Look, she's got the snap-on.
A
Nice.
onion.
You know how much we tortured people with those things when you used to just go
Oh man.
really
Yeah.
hard.
Remember those old school ones?
I'm gonna show him.
Oh, you got 2. Oh, no,
My
oh, no.
brother got his hand cut on one of those because you know how it's just like a piece of metal inside.
Yeah.
Nice move. You're a pro.
the
There you
wrapping came off of it, and he went to hit himself on the, but he hit it just off the side of his wrist. So it just.
What else
I
you got?
got
in
minion.
there? That thing's hitting the chair.
Nah.
Think I'll put it-
Oh, let me
You
open
gonna open
it.
that one? You gonna open the mystery mini? She was upset last time I got a mini from her and whatever, but she was sleeping, so I opened it. And she's like, "You opened my Star Wars."
By the way, did you ever get that Bumblebee back, or are you going to find it the hard way?
I got it back, and then it's now on the desk here on
Uh,
her little class desk. And it was two of them. It was Bumblebee and Optimus.
there's a guy here in town I was noticing on Marketplace. You remember the old desks where it's like the seat, and then you had the top that you lift up, and you had like your own cubby? Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a guy selling those for like $80 a piece.
That's not bad.
that's because of the homeschooling. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, I got this one from an old Catholic school. She has like this old school chair, but
Yeah.
the one it's the same style of desk that you're talking about. But
Yeah.
instead of the lift, it's the one that has the hole inside of it.
Oh, the cubby underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one she's got. And it has an I love you thing on the inside. This is I love you. It says like writing I love you on the inside.
Oh, like somebody wrote that years ago?
Yeah, like there's a bunch of stuff like that was written inside of this thing. It's hilarious.
That's like the stories. What that does to scene.
Yeah. You got it? Yep.
I was once able to get my my old English teacher's desk when they sold the school, and they were like doing the auction and stuff, and I bought the desk for $20.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Wow.
That's pretty. That's great.
Show that one. Go ahead, show it. Look at that.
Ooh, is that
You
a
know
good
what?
one?
No.
It's Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, woman.
Who likes Wonder Woman? You know who likes Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Who?
Me.
You and who else? Grandma. Yeah, Grandma.
Wonder
Reference.
Woman.
Is that a decent one?
Let's see. Let me see it.
I think it's one of the common ones.
It is 1 out of 6. Yeah, 1 to 6. It's that one. Yeah. Yeah,
Wonder
right there.
Woman.
Oh wow, it is one of the rarer ones then.
Is it? I thought 1 to 6 meant it was not rare.
Oh
Come here.
yeah, actually you're right. I know Matt well.
Well, I only have one.
I was giving crap to 83 today because their math is so off. It was fun. Okay, so I think this is for you too. There you go. And then this, I think something fell out. Oh no, this didn't fall out. This is separate. You want to show this first?
McDonald's. From McDonald's.
That was a happy meal.
No, that's where the fried thing came from.
McDonald's. From McDonald's. The number 2.
Get open it now. Okay. What's this?
You know, it's funny since this whole thing's gone down. There's a McDonald's beside my work. I haven't eaten McDonald's in 8 months.
What I missed?
What do you mean? No, you're still here. She's
Yeah.
open. She's opening the book.
What?
No. I mean, what did I miss about McDonald's? Actually, I don't want to know.
Oh, I like McDonald's, but that was the problem. I liked it.
Oh, too, yeah.
Since he's now eating at his house.
Save some money.
She's still opening stuff. What? Oh, this turns into
Yes.
something. Yeah, like
Thank you.
it folds.
Yeah.
All right. What about your book? You got some other stuff over there.
Okay, let me see what's here. Oh, wow.
You gotta put this on your other
Was that
table.
your mom I just saw walk by?
Was that who?
Was that your mom I saw you walk by?
That's who it wasn't.
That's
I tried to tell her. They saw you walk by. They actually
See,
thought-
I'm open my book.
we got there.
Oh.
So yeah, copyright.
I'm opening the book.
Need help?
Yeah, can you help?
Yeah,
Actually, that YouTube algorithm is really good for catching music. Those
Yeah, I
chip
know.
tunes that I was playing at some of the mystery box battles I was doing a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Took 1 or 2 weeks, but they got them.
Yeah, I know. Well, hopefully I don't get hit that bad because it was like maybe like 10 seconds of it.
It's not your fault. It's like no matter what.
To
It's,
show you.
I know, right? Like it's
Close
crazy.
the door from the bathroom, Grandma.
It's crazy because like my neighbors were throwing a barbecue one time, and I think I got an email about them playing music outside.
That's when you're supposed to, politely stick your head out and go, "Excuse me, big time YouTuber here. Do you mind?"
No, actually, one time I had to go outside and tell them because they had the speaker right by my window.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, my problem is I live by a fire station and the police station, so I can't exactly go outside and go, "Look, I realize you're going to some life and death situation, but do you need those sirens?"
You have to rip the bubble wrap actually.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Fox, it looks really nice where you are, man. It's been cloudy here all day.
hey, man.
Look at you. It's cold as shit, ain't it?
Cold?
It was cold here.
It's not t-shirt weather, but it's nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, I went outside with a hoodie and it was warm.
We got Good Night Gorilla. Oh, Tristan's back over here. Sean, I didn't know you did portraits, bro. Like I didn't know you post for books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a
well,
happy
you
guy.
gotta get that. You gotta get that Illuminati money somehow, right? Not all of us could be parked outside of GameStop flipping Xboxes.
Somebody else made an appearance. I'm going to hell for that one.
Yeah. I think we're all guilty of something at some time or another.
Oh yeah, who you telling? Okay, so we got El Secreto de la Biblioteca.
Hey, Geeky Mama Bear.
Time.
Look, it's in Spanish. I read it. It's in both languages, but I read it in Spanish.
Okay, I can read this. The something
It's literally
library secret.
it's literally in English on the bottom, buddy.
I know.
Yeah, but he only speaks the Queen's. You gotta translate for him.
Yes, the Queen's English.
Hold
What
on.
the hell that is nowadays.
Did they make a film
Leah,
about
do you like to read?
She's learning how to, but she loves books. She always wants me to read to her.
You got a couple different levels there. You can.
So Google reads me.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm tired as crap after a long day, I'll have Google read to her.
Why do you see Google walking her down the aisle?
You know what? You know what? When that time comes, that might not be just a joke.
Yeah.
If you're happy and you know it. Yeah.
I did so hard.
Yeah, you're gonna hurt yourself, and I don't want to hear it later.
Leah's
Leave
taking
with a late bloomer.
us to school today.
What?
You know, I find it funny that it says Leo the late bloomer, but it's a tiger.
No kidding, right?
Yeah. There's some irony in that, I guess.
Well, maybe he turns into a lion. He's just a late bloomer. Spoiler alert.
You know what? I just blame the New York school education system. I love it when you smile. Whose favorite animal was a kangaroo? Somebody said that their favorite animal was a kangaroo yesterday.
It's my favorite.
Oh, there you go.
I like kangaroo.
Five little penguins slipping on the ice.
I love this book.
I love that book too.
Yeah, they look mischievous as hell. I will guarantee you like this book.
I remember when I was her age, I loved the Mr. Man and Mrs. books.
Yeah.
Abuelo y los tres osos.
I feel like they should.
Subtitles?
It says a grandpa and the three bears.
Oh, and that's right. So. Yeah.
And there's actual bears there. I thought they were just making fun of some family members. Just saying.
The 3 gay beefy guys. The hairy uncles. The bears.
Oh look, and it's there. Like it's in English too. Like, I guess you just gotta turn it upside down. And we got maybe a bear ate it.
Can I see that? Can I see that?
You know, when we're talking about excuses, what was it that we were talking about that was like the most impractical excuse ever? And it was like, yeah, but it was a comparison to something else, and I literally can't remember what it was.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Can I show
Oh yeah.
something? Can I show
Yeah, you
something
can
to Fox?
You can show them. I got a package too, so let's open that. Can anybody guess what this is?
What is it?
1978 Hustler.
You know what? Right on the money. Oh yeah.
As PG as I can keep it, as a birthday gift when someone turned 19, I found the year and month that a certain Playboy publication was from and that was their birthday gift in a frame. It's like, what's this for? I said, nothing. I just want you to see it and to know that this was published the same year you were born.
I don't. You know what? That's not that bad considering that my family every year used to pick somebody.
I like that. What is that?
Pixel. It's an Echo Dot.
Oh.
Doesn't it work if it's plugged in though?
Huh? I haven't set it up yet.
Oh, so she's just been tooling it around then.
No, she just got it yesterday. I haven't set it up. I'm gonna set it up today. Yesterday was a packed day.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot of things done last night.
Yeah, me too. Did they send something extra? I don't think so. So this is a lot better. This is like way better than the last person who sent me something. Last person who sent me something, their packing was atrocious for what it is.
See, now I'm tempted just to send you something small, but pack it in a large box with packing peanuts shaken with glitter.
Jesus, this thing.
Oh no, glitter. Oh, what about that like table confetti?
Oh my.
What about if I just send you a glitter package?
Hey, I think the worst package I've ever wrapped for someone was in aluminum siding tape. It's aluminum tape.
No,
I've used a whole roll of that on a package.
no,
You know what I saw on Macari?
What?
You know those videos of they're like they do like an expose of like the porch pirate folks that are like tape.
Yeah.
They actually you can buy one of those. It's like $150, but it's a drip bomb that you just you toggle something as you put it into a box, and the moment it's open, the thing goes off.
Yeah, there's a YouTuber. He used to work for NASA. He's an engineer, and he built it, and it's got like GPS phones in it. Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
I could have had this comic for free, but everybody jumped on this as soon as
Chadwick passed.
Yeah, well, not just that, but like it was a free book that they were giving away on the live stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one of the free books, and people were surprised to see it there. And it was two of those books of her, because she's technically going to be the next Panther, supposedly, right? And I tried to grab that one specifically, even though the one above it is technically more expensive. But for some reason, everybody, I guess, they didn't really think about it, and they just went for that one like crazy. And I was off by like 5 letters.
Oh,
like, huh?
Like when on the comic book auction.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have a package delivered by Sticker Mule today.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they're taking a sweet ass time.
Fast.
Sorry, what was that?
Should have gone with the sticker horse. Mules are notoriously slow.
Well, ironically enough, the Canadian parody company is called Sticker Beaver, and they do the exact same thing as Sticker Mule.
How did they not do Moose? They skipped Moose? Is that trademark?
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Moose.
I would not.
Let the moose loose.
It's like if you try to, especially in Ontario, if you try to copyright the word maple.
Seriously?
Well, yeah, because there's the Toronto Maple Leafs, right? So any iteration of the word maple leaf or maple anything, they've Covered there.
A charger for Alexa.
Because there's a mall here just about an hour from here. It's known as like the knockoff mall because everything in there is just all knockoffs. And like once a year, the cops go in and
It's kind of like what you call it, like Chinatown over here.
Yeah.
oh, Chinatown and Toronto is a completely different thing altogether. That's movies that are still playing in theaters that somehow are DVD with director's commentary.
You know, it's funny. You can attest to this. That the Chinatown knockoff that like a stigma about New York City, you know, Chinatown knockoff. It's all like Nigeria selling.
Yeah.
You can't get cheap shit from Chinese people. Not in New York.
No, it's not really. It's not.
Like,
The only way you get anything cheap is if you're buying like bags and bags of
Can I
it.
show them?
Like you have to. Like, my aunt used to come out here, and she used to. One time, she actually got into a van that was inside of a building, like one of the buildings, and it lowered.
for a handbag? Oh, dude, why?
Dude, she was crazy. She was crazy.
Hey, what's up?
Look how big this freaking brick
Yeah.
is, dude, for this thing.
Fox.
Leah.
Huh?
Hi.
Hey, Kiki Mama Bear,
Fox.
Hi.
what's going on?
Looks like
Awesome.
that's
Hello?
Alexa.
Oh yeah, what time? We got time. I'm not running into her times. I wasn't looking at the time. No, but she goes on later. No, not too much later, I think.
Here's the
Well, I got
charger.
notifications turned on. I gotta charge my phone actually. Now that I think about it.
All right. Hey, Leah, gentlemen, I gotta go. I got
You know.
4:07. I'm gonna go ship off some scumbag boxes.
Oh, well then. You have some fun, man.
All right,
Hey,
well,
Journey.
thank you for the box, man. She's really good to actually enjoy all this. And now you've given me more.
That's average.
I will curse you out a little bit because that means I have to read more books.
Yay.
See?
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, brother.
All right, everybody. Much love. Thanks.
Be
Take
safe,
care.
man.
Bye, Leah.
Hi.
See you, Fox.
Yeah. Good to see him back every once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
So how did you enjoy that video earlier?
The one that you and I talked about before you went on live, that now we have to be really shady on what we say.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying, how do you feel about it? Was it funny? Was it hilarious? Or were you just like, holy shit?
Without going to explicit detail,
Mm-hmm.
what person in their right frame of mind would go and interview somebody in a place of business that had nothing to do with what you're doing?
Yeah.
I get it. You want to kill time. That's cool, man. I get it. I mean, I've done Instagrams outside of Hot Topics before, but I have never personally grabbed a mall walker and said, so what do you think about me standing here?
You know what? Some people are stuck in a different time because that was kind of a thing people used to do. You remember MTV used to have those people who just walk up to people all the time?
Yeah. But they had a logo saying MTV with a shirt that said MTV and a truck probably behind them that had the words MTV on it.
That's very true.
If some random fat white guy walks up to a person and goes, "Hi, I'm here collecting, bottle caps. What do you think about that?" Regardless if it's Canada or any other country, they're probably going to either, one, look at me strangely, or two, be the opposite and tell me to politely go and myself.
Okay. It's okay. You gotta remember,
Hey, Lisa.
my child does not repeat bad words unless it has Funko in it.
My view on profanity in general is I have no problem being profane, but it's kind of like television after 9:00. Yeah, I'll drop the odd occasional profanity, but I mean, it's 4:00 in the afternoon. People have their other kids.
Stop putting. Yeah, that's very true. You're right. Actually, another thing about it. Hey,
Yeah.
Stop trying to put that in there because you're gonna put it in the wrong one and it's gonna get damaged. Hey, give it to me.
What is she trying to do?
She's trying to plug in the charger, but here's the thing: I
Yeah.
already saw her struggle with it once, and then I've had her actually try to jam the thing to the wrong socket.
Yeah.
And nowadays, you don't even know which one it is. And I think she's trying to jam it into the. I don't know if that's an aux socket. Can't really tell.
Oh.
There's two.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know which one it is. I
No, it's not that I'm nice. It's just the fact that I came from a household where
I
certain things were always kept up, and if you didn't, there's a reason why my mom has rheumatoid arthritis in her arms, in her wrists and in her hands. It's because of the years and years of practicing tennis without tennis balls. She's got a mean backhand and a good forward.
well, there was. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not saying it wasn't warranted, but I mean,
Yes, my my situation was it was more than one person. Let's just put it that way.
the expression, it is more than a see you next Tuesday, a hair away from being complete.
No.
Okay, it's a British expression. And I once said it in the middle of doing something, and I didn't know that my mom was like within like 2 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
And all I felt was something across the back of my head, and I didn't know it was her. So my first reaction was to turn around wide-eyed, like, who the... And then I see her, and it's like,
Dear.
sorry.
Dear.
Yeah. I need to correct my language and my face right now. And I don't know in what order should I do that in.
I guarantee you your face was the first one to go because your heart was in your nutsack instead of your throat.
Yeah, I've dropped the R word once, and that was fun. But
So I used to wear braces and my mom smacked me in the mouth once, made me bleed because what I call my brother the art. Yeah. You know what?
I'm gonna take a guess. Romantic, resourceful.
Kikimobe, is the R word the same in your language? Just saying, just wondering. Because he's always asking for Portuguese or Brazilian quizzes, like, and I can't oblige because I don't speak either of those languages. I mean that language.
Well, in Brazil, I think it's Portuguese, isn't it?
That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
I threw for the record, the reason these are on is because Fox was really hard to hear,
Mm-hmm.
and I have tinnitus, so unfortunately there is a certain pitch that I can't hear properly, and if somebody's speaking softly, it's not quite like being deaf, but it's close because I'll pick up every other word.
Well, it's not. It was only you. He was having audio issues. Yeah, so it wasn't just you. So just so you know, that's the worst I've ever said in my house. No, mine was worse. I've actually had situations where I wasn't. Mine, half of mine weren't even warranted. It was by another family member, and oh man,
She gave me another hint. It started with R and ends in O. Romeo. You called him Romeo.
your audio's off. It's like loud. I think your microphone is the wrong one.
Oh no. There, is that better?
Yeah, way better.
I moved the mic and went, well, that was dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, you could hear the cat. The cat's sleeping on the cat bed.
No, but yeah, this is all garbage. Can you put this in the garbage for me, please? No. See, here's the thing. I had an uncle who just. I remember one time I took a shower, and for some odd reason, I was about to go walk up the stairs because my room was upstairs, and I'm on just like the third step, and he comes around. He's like, "Get your ass in the shower, bro." I was like, "Okay." I walked to the shower. And where I live, there was in between the living room and the living room and the steps. There's a hallway that leads you straight to the bathroom or the basement steps, right? So I walked through there, so I don't have to go all the way around. Go in the bathroom, start taking another shower just so I wouldn't get hit because you had the habit of doing that. And oh man, I got it. I got it for no reason that I can consciously think of why. Wet with a leather belt.
LBD, just for a quick second.
Yeah.
Can you share screen with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think my computer just froze.
Yeah, because it didn't show up. Hey, what's up, Pork Chop
Yeah.
Who's
and
Pork?
Crow? How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing Tuesday. Yeah, it's gonna be a better Tuesday because we got Geeky Mama Bear and her 1K live stream.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's today.
No, everything just hold on. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay. Looks like Sean is having technical difficulties. He'll be back. He's just got technical. I think he's probably gonna refresh everything on his computer. You know, it's probably because he started off his computer like he probably just jumped right in. It's an inception.
That should drop in a second.
You look upset at yourself.
I was annoyed because my computer never freezes.
You somebody screenshot it. It's hilarious. Hold on.
I can see it here.
Wait. Here you go. That's better.
Here, Nick.
Worst comic book ever.
No, what I was trying to do was this. Hold on.
There you go. I'm sorry, dude. That was too priceless.
Here. There's the script. There's the screen that I was trying to share. So here we have a list of words that begin with R and end with O. Are any of these words?
I can't even barely see it.
Well, one of them seems really interesting. Rubaboo, which I have no idea what that is. Oh, rhino, ratio, rando, repo. Hold on, maybe if I... There we go.
There you go. There you go.
So, so were any of these words it?
Say what I did. It's going on IG in a second. Put hashtag worst comic book ever. He'll go. He'll understand it. Oh wait, if you don't understand it, I got the perfect thing to get you into the.
Oh,
Oh, 1 second. Where is it? Come on. You know it's funny.
Worst couch gag ever. You are about to see the worst half hour of television ever.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing. That was it.
it's fine. Oh,
I'm gonna have fun with that for a long time. Just saying.
it's fine. It's fine. I will find some way somehow.
I have a feeling like next time I go on your lunch break stream, it's just gonna be hell.
No. I'll figure something out. See, I was just thinking giving your daughter caffeine pills shaped like gummies or something.
Luckily enough, I look at my kid, whatever my kid gets. Okay.
Why is it the caffeine?
Awesome. Okay, Jesus, I'm just getting DMs of this thing.
What?
the screenshots. I got at least 3 DMs of it. It's hilarious. Thank you for. I won't blow your spots up. Geeky Mama Bear kind of already put herself out there, but everybody else. Well, so did Matthew. So, but he wasn't the only one.
Holy crap, man! You know that Joffrey is Superman?
Yeah.
$87 is the value of it right now, and hasn't even released yet.
That's crazy. What's the Batman at now?
Oh, I think maybe like $30 or $40 tops.
That's probably what it'll settle at.
Yeah.
It's still decent.
Oh, I agree, but I mean, I don't know why everyone's losing their heads over it.
Well, there's a lot of fans of that of both characters, and putting them together is pretty crazy.
I get it. It's just I don't.
Okay, what about the Iron Man? Where's the Iron Man at?
Iron Man, that's at 45.
45?
Yeah, it jumps between 45 and 60. So
yeah, see, and you want to know why that one is a little bit higher? Just because of the movie.
Well, it also has to do with the fact that it's the only Marvel one. They seem to keep dipping into DC more than Marvel.
All right, so I am going to
Transformer.
Yeah, Transformer. I'm going to share this very quickly and then take it off. There you go. Thank you, everyone. And if Gigimar really posts that thing, tag me, please. Oh, I'm already tagged. Never
Oh,
mind.
no, she already did.
Yeah, she tagged me already. I got it.
So did I.
I tag you.
Okay, now I guess it's time for me to start my own internet drama.
My grandma
I
said
just gotta learn how to cry. That's the hard part.
Dad.
Oh man, she caught it. She caught it when I hadn't moved you yet, but everybody else caught it when you were up there.
Dad.
It's still funny as hell.
Grandma.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, it's just a video. I can't play that video. It's bad. Um,
Yeah.
let
I will
me see.
say something bad.
Say what's up? Oh, what's up, Savage Finale? Well, guys, honestly, we kind of came on to just open little Missy. Oh, you know what? I actually have another letter here. Where is it? And it's from the infamous Dave's Lockers.
Who's it from?
Dave's Lockers.
Oh, wow. Funko actually dropped a video today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for their really, really famous sold out line, the Paka Paka line. LBD, you didn't roll your eyes quite enough.
I honestly don't care about it. That's why.
Neither do I.
No.
You know what?
Mom said hi on me.
And I said no.
I'm going to go and say hi.
You know,
Have fun.
I want to say hi, Dad. Dad.
you keep getting closer to that, and you're getting closer to being punished. You know that, right?
Well then, I guess it's the Illuminati hour. So graciously, LBD has agreed to give away a brand new PlayStation 5. Now, in order to do that, oh, well, that was quick.
Don't put that on me. Do not put that on me. By the way, speaking of which, because apparently PlayStation apologized because retailers took advantage and they put it out as soon as the announcement was made and blah blah blah. So there was a shit show with the PlayStation pre-orders, right? Obviously, Xbox came in as trying to be a savior, and they have like a whole system now in place magically because they just saw their cousin, shit the bed. How are things being handled in Canada for pre-orders?
I see.
Ironically enough, very much like it was being handled stateside.
Mm-hmm.
Probably with less fighting. That's about it, honestly. Because I know there were a bunch of people that I associate with that are nice. That are console players, and I only heard a few people griping about Xbox, complaining that it was like, well, why didn't they announce it like 2 days before? And it was like, where were you, man? Like, even I don't buy console. I mean, last console I bought was a Switch, but even I knew it was coming out, and I don't really play either one.
Yeah, what's up on things, Scratch? Yeah, it's one of those things, man. I'm like, it's crazy because I know like managers and like the regional managers and stuff like that, and they were telling their stores to sell it the night before, like 20-30 minutes before they were closing the stores.
Yeah, I thought that was ridiculous, and just some people were getting really. I mean, I would say out of 7 people that I know that want an Xbox, 3 of them got it, and the other 4 were kind of like, well, only one was shocked that it was being, the pre-sales were last night, and why was it on social media, and why didn't they announce it, and yada yada. It's like, dude, they announced it at a lot of places. Not my fault you had your phone turned off.
There was literally papers on the doors on each store of how many they had.
Not even that, man. I mean,
yeah.
Anybody with an Instagram or a Twitter account or a Facebook account would have known that it was, because even I knew it.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? I don't think She gotta learn the hard way.
What is she doing?
She slipped trying to climb.
Oh.
But okay, no, but that's it. You're done. Go eat at the table. Go eat at the table. You're not eating here. Eat at the table. Go. Go eat at the table. Because she's gonna drop that all over the couch. I'm not having that. Um,
I know, unkept scratchy. I'm not sending everyone a free pizza.
yeah, he has the power. I'll come on if you stay on. Well, dude, I don't have no problem staying on. Just you know, come hang out. I guess I am trying to figure out what I got to do to connect this Echo Dot because I was thinking about getting the Google, but I guess we went Amazon. So it's not a. And now I got to get the freaking light bulbs for this thing.
Such a struggle for you, man. I can't wait until they make your movie.
Yes. Well, actually, they should make me a movie.
I think they did. They called it Mrs. Doubtfire.
No. No. Yeah, it was somebody else. Let me see. Son number. So, what you fun hangout? I have my mommy stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured. I figured mom we're gonna stick around too long. She's got her own thing to do, and then she's got all the kids at home, and it's. I know.
I just realized too. Today's the fall solstice, beginning of fall.
Wasn't it yesterday? No, it was yesterday.
No, it's today. Yesterday was the last day of summer, and today's the first day of fall.
Oh. Shouldn't those fall on the same day?
No. And then winter starts December 21st.
Well, sometimes winter starts early here.
Yeah. I know when I grew up north, winter was like the last week of October. Good times.
So this is telling me to download the latest Amazon Alexa app. I gotta do it on my phone, or what's the deal?
Yeah. Well, because it links to your phone.
I'm gonna have to put like a ton of like child protection on this thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because she could ask anything, and it doesn't really discern.
Yeah. Hold on, let me answer this freaking call because it's like the third time they call me.
Oh, what your? So, in case this call's in Spanish, if someone could just translate for me, that'd be wonderful. Oh, I think he's muted. He's clearly ordering a pizza. He wants pineapples, extra cheese, green peppers with tuna. Don't know why someone would want tuna on a pizza. Now they're talking about the crust type. I think he's going to want thin crust. Nope. He went for thick crust. There we go. Speaking there, at least that's done now. So should hope everyone's doing well, or whoever's watching right now. What's everyone planning for dinner? Me, I'm enjoying the fine flavor of Bang energy drink, which not buying these things from a dollar store, not a good idea. Ooh. My need hit the spot.
So, yeah, that was an interesting conversation. So I have spoken about certain situation with her daughter before, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so sometimes when they can't get in contact with her, they get a little bit worried. But it's right now. Apparently, she didn't pay her phone bill, so she's like dealing with that. So she's rectifying that situation, and maybe then they'll get in contact with her. But it's crazy. I'm like, dude, she's calling me like 3 times. It's like, yes, I know we're dating, but I'm not her keeper. I can't do everything, you know.
You can only hold somebody's hand for so long.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, Discovery Bay Comics, how's it going, man?
what's up,
Hey,
JP?
what's up, man?
What's going on? My chat, my comments are like stuck. Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm curious to know what you're getting in that. Wait, I actually have a question. Are you opening the box before you give it away? I'm curious to know what you got because I found out what I got yesterday. He's got one of the boxes too.
Oh, really?
The red box? Yeah. I heard him announce it today. I heard him say something about it yesterday, but he said officially what it was today. Go ahead, show us. Let me see.
I think tonight I might actually record a video. That way Thursday I can, actually sit down and not have to worry about anything.
Yeah,
So I'm supposed to head across town to drop. Oh yeah, I told you my Magneto, my zombie Magneto and Franken and all that stuff came in. That box that I posted on Instagram. That was the stuff that came in.
Oh wow.
But because I paid for double boxing and double packing, nothing's damaged.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen what that box looked like, holy crap.
Yeah, hop over to my Instagram. I was and the delivery guy's like, yeah, it probably got crushed. Somebody put something on top of it. I said, the corner is smashed in. That's from somebody kicking it. It's curved.
Yeah, that's kickball right there.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got you. Uno momento, por favor.
Señorita.
All right, so this is what he was talking about.
Yeah, there's. See how it's curved?
Yeah.
If something was sitting on the box, it would all be on one side.
Yeah. Good.
Wow.
That would scare the living hell out of me if because you said you've dealt with them before, so you kind of know how they pack your stuff, right?
I also had damage insurance as well, so it was like, yeah, if something's damaged, I'll just say okay. That's why I took pictures before I opened everything up. But everything is good. Nothing's of anything. Right now, I'm just slowly breaking down boxes and tossing it in that damaged one, so I can throw it out tonight for the garbage man.
Is this your headphones hanging out here?
Yeah.
I can just picture you walking up to this box, with this box, putting it down, and just taking your headphones off. Like, here we go.
No. Actually, those are ones that are slowly falling apart right now. They're like 7 years. No, they're about 4 years old right now. So they. Actually, I'll start a GoFundMe. So Illuminati for just simple, cheap ass Bluetooth headphones. Like as long as they're not from Wish, I don't care.
Well, the ones Dad don't buy, he said they last him a few months and he just buys another pair. And they're cheap as hell, but he sounds fine when we talk to him all the time. He says he uses them for everything, which he really does. Because think about it, he works in construction, so he's always been.
Honestly, I'm kept scratchy. I have no clue. I felt sorry for the guy who was delivering because he was trying to make excuses, and it's like, in times in life when something like that happens, the best thing you can do is to say nothing. Go, hey man, I'm sorry that happened.
Honestly.
But I mean, my Johnny Quest is in there. Some other stuff on the Funko shop, and my Marvel collector box in there.
So for the Johnny Quest, did you pick it up at the Funko shop, or what was the deal?
Yeah, the Funko shop.
Was that one of the weird ones that fluctuated like crazy?
What do you mean, like fluctuated price wise, or fluctuated as in like you could get it and you couldn't get it?
Price wise, well, both.
I have no idea. All I know is that I got it, and a few of my fellow countrymen were less than gracious about it. They were like, "You have a bot," and I finally, because I don't know anything about bots. So I looked up a bot. I looked up a bot that I saw somebody had posted online. Just for anybody who's curious about bots, the average software is about 300.
Keep going.
Okay, I was gonna say the average bot is about $150 to $200, at least the one I saw in British pounds. Then there's $150 upkeep after 6 months every month.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so even if let's say there was no exchange rate in an ideal world, that's a lot of flipping money to be putting
Yeah.
out just so you can be first in line to buy something.
Mm-hmm.
You see this, Matthew?
Yeah, I'm scratchy. It's the same here.
You know what's funny? When if you think, Sean, look
What?
closely.
What is it?
You are never going to get over that, dude.
Dad,
No, I'm not.
what is it?
You know what? You gotta admit that we are gonna be smiling about we're gonna be
Dad.
smiling about everything
Dad,
for a long time.
it? Hey.
But that just I didn't buy that. That's what Fox sent. So what do you want me to do? It was kind of like destined to be. The box got here today. She opened it, and that just so happened to be in there.
Oh man, I really wish my stuff from Australia would ship already.
Where is it stuck? Is it stuck there, or is it?
No,
Stuck
it hasn't been shipped out yet, and I bought it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, jeez.
And my idea, at least the way my brain works, is that if you're behind on shipping straight out, that's fine. I get it. Okay, fine. But every tiny little order that comes in where it's just one pop by itself, get it out the door, because it's one less thing you got to worry about. I'd imagine putting small orders together is a lot easier than putting together big orders.
You're not the only one I've heard who's had that problem, though. You're talking about pop culture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. I've heard a lot of like people going back and forth with them recently.
And their whole thing is, well, we're really, really busy. And it's like, okay, I get it. You know what? We all are, man. But at the end of the day, you're a business. You are there to... You can only rely on people's sympathy for so long until eventually it runs out. And I'm getting close to that, actually. And if anybody knows me, especially with some stuff that's happened currently in the community, I have a lot of patience. And I can be a pretty empathetic human being to a certain degree, but this is ridiculous. Like, for instance, that purchase I put through was done on September 6th.
Says the post office workers here think fragile means try to destroy. You know what? I've seen I've seen some packages where fragile is literally on every side of the box, and somehow that thing.
Oh, there is on that box, man. I paid to have it marked as fragile and extra packed. You see, the consolidation company I use for my shipping is that they have 3 types of consolidation. They will take everything out of the individual box and then put it in a bigger box and then wrap everything individually, or whatever the original boxes that they came in, which, hold on. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
They'll keep them in those boxes and then they'll put them in a bigger box, but they'll also wrap them. That's what I did. Because I know that Funko ships everything. Oh, hey, Dana. Because I know that they ship everything in sorters, right? So I'm thinking a box within a box within a box with a bunch of shipping material. Worst case scenario, it should still get to my place.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, actually, you know what? What is the... Hold on. I'm curious. What is the time in Australia? What is the time in Australia? Welcome back, Matthew.
Somebody's here that you enjoy seeing.
Almost 7 a.m. there, so I got a couple more hours to wait. I think I might make a very nice, friendly call and say, "Hey guys, it's been 2 weeks. What's the update on my package being sent out?"
They're gonna be freaked because you actually have international call.
Well, I have 100 minutes, which I can't imagine I'll be on the phone that long.
Well,
Last time I called them, they were like, "Where are you calling from? Canada? Canada? No, we just say Canada once, but yes, Canada." And they're like, "Oh, well, man, I won't keep you on the phone long." "Okay, great, thanks."
That's nice of them.
Yeah, I really want to go. Why do you do it for other people? Like if they say where they're from. Oh,
Wait,
great.
if they have in Australia, they have to wait till tomorrow. Holy crap. Who has a dog? You have a dog, Matthew?
Yeah.
What kind of dog? A Chihuahua?
Four dogs.
4 Chihuahuas? Holy crap, dude. That's I don't even know how to feel about that. You're like right at the border of Mexico. Did you import them?
No.
Oh man, I just like messing with you.
I grew up with a friend. His mom liked Shih Tzus, and she had like 6 of them. Oh my god, those dogs were annoying.
You know what's funny? I used to take my pit bull to this groomer, right, all the time, by my
Yeah.
where I used to live, and then my neighbor's dog and a couple other dogs nearby. I used to go there all the time, and they were like little ones, like little fluffy things, and I used to see like how bad they used to behave. My big ass brolic pit bull was the most well behaved dog they had coming in the store.
Well, it's just when one barks, they all bark, and good luck getting them to stop.
No, mine doesn't. Mine will just look at them like they were crazy. My people will just look at those little dogs like, okay, and keep about his business while he's getting his ass washed.
Well, Chung from Cheech and Chong, he made a comment about little dogs in the Jane Silent Bob movie, and it's like, little dogs don't know that they're little, and that's why they are the way they are.
Well, maybe they do, and they're trying to overcompensate.
Maybe.
What happened? She wants to know what the dogs' names are. So you're gonna make Matthew write all that. That's great.
Oh, there they are. I can see one.
You gotta like lower the brightness a little bit. No, let me know when you're ready.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, there's one. And he looks peaceful. Right? Sleeping. That's why.
Apparently, too, with pop culture, too, if you order anything from the New York Comic Con, they'll be giving, like they did last year, you'll get a laminate pin of like their mascot eating pizza. Oh, mind you, I don't think there'll be anything I'll want from their site this year. It's actually one of the very few conventions where I'm not wanting a lot of things.
Porque perdió lo que tenía de la escuela. Ahora tiene que ser lo que hay.
Are you speaking in tongues?
To you, yes.
Yeah, actually.
There we go. And there's 2. Those are not little dogs, man. Those are pretty decent. Those like medium-sized dogs. The other one was tiny as shit.
No.
You done? Okay.
Sorry, don't mind me. I was looking at something on pop culture just to see exactly what the status of my order was. But yeah, it's still pending.
Still pending?
Yeah, after 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is enough to put one pop in a box and get it off to the post office.
How much is the shipping?
Oh, man, I just closed it. 1 second, I gotta go back.
So I gotta actually download the Alexa app, plug in the Echo. Oh, this is the kids edition. So it's already safeguarded for kids.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Shipping and handling is $16.
Jesus.
But I use some of my pennies to get a discount on. Yeah, but dude, it cost me $20 to ship from you guys to here with the exchange rate. So I mean, at that point, I don't see a difference. And if I'm ordering, and it's the what do you call it? Hey, Christina Payne. It's the glow in the dark zombie Mysterio, which is the Walmart exclusive. At least I know if it comes from pop culture, it's going to be not damaged. If So I mean, if I have to wait a little more to get it, that's fine. But by this point, it should have been shipped. 2 weeks is enough time, man. I mean, we're between conventions, so it's not like they're shipping out a bunch of stuff. And
By the way, when does the convention happen? It happens in what, November? Or is it...
1 week after. Well, it's 1 week after my birthday, so that would be the 8th.
Wow, it
Yeah.
happens like right after.
Yeah, because mine's the 2nd, and then a week later is the convention.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm too old to get birthday money anymore. So,
Well, I told my friends if they want to buy me something, just to buy me a Sideshow gift card. I'm happy. I don't care what the amount is. Just, just that's it.
really, man, I was gonna get you a strippergram.
Sure, yeah. Sit here, man. I do not need a male stripper coming to my house. Okay.
Okay, now you said need, but you didn't say anything about want.
You know what? Whatever.
I get what you're dropping.
No, I don't want nothing dropping. Oh my god. I remember the story of a friend I had growing up that they offered him once he turned like 19 or something, they offered him to be part of an adult film. And yeah, he had some performance issues when he got there for the casting or whatever it was, whatever they call it.
My uncle and the one in my Intergene are the ones that live out in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Their son went to school. My cousin went to school for graphics design, and one of the guys in his class got a job right out of school, which is really unheard from. You know, like for somebody graduating graphics design and getting a job. Do you know what his job was?
What was it?
Making covers for provocative videos.
Hold on. So was he just making the design, or was he editing of like a picture or something?
No. Basically, he would from the editor, he'd get a bunch of screenshots, and then something from the production company of what they wanted the cover of of it to look like, and then he would mock up maybe like 10 different. You know, like he'd take a bunch of elements and put them all together, and then do them in different ways, and then he'd send them through, and then they would decide which one they wanted, and that's the one they would go with.
By the way, just not to change the subject on you, but apparently the glow in the dark Frankenstein is up again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
For anyone who needed to know that.
And yes, thank you, Christina Payne, for the early birthday. I appreciate it.
I wasn't gonna. Did you see? You're not an anime guy, but they released a Yu Yu Hakusho exclusive for Hot Topic. I looked at that. I was like, son of a bitch.
Are you talking about the noodles one?
No, Yu Yu Hakusho. It's an anime. I'll show you.
Oh, the
Kurama.
yeah, I saw that.
But if you look at the old Kurama and look at this one, dude, like I know what it means, but like it's crazy how they did that. Now how they're starting to do like the action poses and stuff.
Matthew, I was not talking about that. I said provocative videos.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Alright,
Actually,
so
maybe for my birthday, I might get a proper computer chair. Oh man, this thing is rough.
you know what's funny?
What?
Technically, you said you don't speak about certain things until later in the night, and it was kind of a different story on that one.
Hey, I was careful with the words I chose.
Okay, so NYCC. So I did not know that. Apparently, I didn't look at that close enough. Apparently, only certain things will be shared sticker on the Funko shop.
Yep.
I did not know that.
But I also look at it this way. I mean,
That just makes it hard.
well, and people are already complaining, and I'm surprised I haven't seen a YouTube video yet of somebody going online and going,
Oh, it's coming. Stop! Don't even jinx it because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so this part of it right here,
yeah,
it's actually really interesting because I didn't. In his original one, he actually has the rose whip. But
Yeah.
this is like a whole different scenario, and like this whole character, his backstory was so deep. It was surprising when I first
What
watched.
anime is that from?
It's called Yu Yu Hakusho, but I think they call it Ghost Detective or something. And
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. He dies and there's an egg that he's got to try to power up in order to come back to life, and he ends up doing it like within like 5 episodes. And yeah,
yeah,
it was a good anime. I watched it years ago.
they call it.
Oh, Matthew's got to go.
All right, brother.
You take care, man. Be safe.
But yeah, so it was an interesting premise. I think where they lost me was like in the last season where they went a whole another way with the character.
Yeah.
It didn't lose me completely because I was already like emotionally invested with the characters, but I can say that it wasn't the best. It was kind of like watching them trying to reboot something.
Yeah. I remember watching it when I was really bored once, and then I watched a bunch of it while I was I was seeing family all over the province. So, we're talking being on trains and buses for hours on end. So it was something I'd watch while I was traveling. But as soon as I got home, I never finished watching it.
How far did you get?
Oh God, this is going.
No,
almost
no.
10 years ago. I'm trying to remember now.
What's the last thing you remember, at least?
That's how memorable it was. The only thing I remember was him powering up the egg and him coming back to life. And I remember it happening so shortly, and that's all I can remember.
Yeah.
And him learning how to use his soul gun, where he could either do it with just one hand or two hands.
A spirit gun, and it's
Yeah.
You got further than you think if you got that far because that was a little bit more extra.
But like I said, I mean, we're talking like over 10 years ago.
That shit is old as hell, man. I actually got my brother to start watching it with me. Yeah, obviously he's way younger than me, and he was surprisingly into it, so it was cool. But the actual I never noticed, but the voice actor for Kuwabara is actually Sabat.
Huh.
A lot of people like Kuwabara because of his design and his look. And him and Hiei are probably the two best designed pops out of that whole line. Because he actually has the dragon coming out of one side on one side of his arm, and the other one has the spirit sword coming out. Which honestly would have been a good glow opportunity.
Well,
and if they're bringing it back, I don't know. I'm surprised they're bringing it back as like adding more to the line. Yeah.
Hey, stupid question. Do you know how UPS, right?
Mm-hmm.
How late do they deliver until?
I think 8 or 9.
Okay, so I still got like 4 more hours.
Yeah. About 8 or 9. Yeah, I've gotten packages late. Actually, I got a package one time like at 9:30.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing is because remember I told you we don't get mail here on the weekends. I actually had a package dropped on a Sunday night.
Yeah. Oh well.
And it was like a young kid, and he's like, "Hi, do you live in here?" And I was like, "Did you push the buzzer? Yeah. Did I tell you I was coming down?" He's like, "Yeah." Then yeah, I live here. No, I teleported, my friend. This is my safe house.
Yeah,
I silence my crime at night.
I walked down all these stairs for my own pleasure.
Yeah. You know what? It's funny. Some days I walk down these stairs, I walk down the stairs knowing that I have to go back up them, and it's like, oh man, especially with groceries.
See, I can never live in a building that's high because they'll tear on my back with. First of all, I beat the crap out of myself after my accident. Once I was able to walk again, I did anything, everything I could, trying to prove I can do it. So I've kind of beat myself to hell. And then the way I walk doesn't exactly help my back because a lot of the. Hey, why are you touching the stove? I heard it. You don't touch the stove. You know better than that. I've never heard her touch the stove. Ever.
Was she trying to burn the house down?
Apparently.
Oh well.
What was I saying?
You're talking about burning the house down and ways to do it.
What was I really saying?
You're talking about how you killed yourself after your accident.
Oh yeah. So the way my back is, the way when I walk, when I walk, like any short distances, if I don't keep consistently walking like on a daily basis, it'll tear my back up, and I'll have to stop and like let it relax for a while, and we might be there for a while. When I was younger, it wasn't as bad because first of all, I hadn't beat myself to hell, right? And second of all, I was actually doing workouts consistently where my body wasn't too, was more accustomed to what I was doing. And now, man, oh, like the first time I went out hunting again, pop hunting again, I was done after like so fast. I just wanted to go home. I didn't even want to keep going, and then we only had hit like two stores.
Yeah, I was after when I had my operation last year. I had to go and deliver. Well, not deliver, drop a package off, which I worked out 2 miles was a mile and a half, and it took me a half an hour to walk there and back,
Oh, this is nice.
That's 9.
which is outrageously long.
Okay. I don't know. It's crazy. My parents always just tell me it's like they're and it's funny because they tell me it's like, oh, when I was a kid I used to walk because they lived over there, and like they had
Yeah.
to walk everywhere at that point because of how they lived. I was like, yeah, but your ass didn't walk the way I walk. As it does not. You can't compare. The only time my mother probably understood, she cut up her numbers. Basically, she had like a paper sheet. The first time she actually like almost followed all the lines and stuff.
Nice.
Uh, so when like it's oddly enough, the only time my one of my parents ever really understood me a little bit for a while, but it kind of like faded, was when she broke her arm. I was like, huh. I guess she and then and you know what? It's gonna sound bad. Yes, I felt bad that she broke her arm, but the way she broke it was kind of like I kind of told you so.
Hey, Whack Comments. Welcome, man. Um,
What's up, man? What's going on?
I don't know. My mom tried to do that once. When I was a kid, I walked everywhere. You lived in the suburbs of Toronto. I can't imagine you walking that far to anywhere.
No. Well, here's the thing. So the way I do things, right? It's got to be in one hand, and I got to figure it out. So she had to do that for like until everything healed up on her arm. And the reason why she fell and broke her arm was because she kept leaving hangers on the floor. I can tell her one of these days you're gonna fall. One of the days you're gonna fall and hurt yourself. One of these you're gonna fall and hurt. I'm laying down after not sleeping for 48 hours, basically. Right? About to put my head on my pillow. All I hear is boom. I was like, and I hear the scream. I'm like, fuck. I get up. She's yelling for me, right? I get up. This is years ago. And she's yelling for me. And I get up and I'm like, I'm completely dead. And I have to call somebody to come and help us out to pick her up after the ambulance. Because, like, she's like, and her biggest worry was, how do you call 911? They're going to see this mess. That was her biggest worry. And I told her straight, I looked her dead in her eye and looked like, this mess is why you're on the floor.
I remember the first time I broke my wrist, and the doctor, and you could feel it in my arm that the wrist was broken.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Does it hurt when I do this?" It's like you have an X-ray in front of you. You can see that there's it was broken in 3 places. Yes, it does. It hurts immensely. Now, please stop doing that.
Did he learn a new language when he did it? When he did it?
Actually, how old was I? I was 8 and said, "Son of a bitch." And the doctor looked at me, and my mother looked at me, and when she left, she goes, "You get a buy on that. Don't say it again." So I said it so quickly without even thinking. It was just like,
Well, yeah, dude, you just got your hand moved after breaking it in 3 places. I'm good. I don't blame you.
and then what happened was after I had my wrist done up, like I had a cast on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the worst thing you can do to anybody who's ever has a cast on, not that they do casts anymore, at least that I've seen, is don't mention that. Go, hey, so does it itch? Because guess what? You could have that thing on for 4 weeks and be perfectly fine. As soon as someone says that, next thing you know, you're there with a friggin' butter knife going.
I thought it was a hanger.
No, man. No, because first time I did a hanger, I ended up scratching myself.
It's kind of the point. You're supposed to.
No, I mean like drawing blood.
Ew. No bueno. What is it that they use now? I've seen that. I don't even know what it is.
Now it's like a brace because the second time I broke my wrist was like my early 20s. And they put it in this brace and then they just tension bandaged it up and said, okay, keep your hand in this, keep your arm in this for a week. When you grab a shower, you can take it off, but then you got to put it back on. And I had to wear that thing for 6 weeks.
Hold on. Let me give me like a minute or two. I just want to go check the stove, make sure she turned it off the right way, and she didn't just like pull it all the way to the side where you stop hearing the click.
Well, just take a sniff and see what you smell.
Nobody take a sniff of that.
Wow, man, mature. So, welcome to Illuminati Hour. Well, we sit here and wait for LBD to get back to see if his house is going to be a fire issue. In the event that there is, we will start a GoFundMe. No, I'm not really sure how we'll do this, but all proceeds will go to I don't know, something. So, anybody planning to have a fun-filled evening on a Tuesday night? I know personally I was up way too late last night with shenanigans. I'm probably gonna get some sleep myself. Actually, what I need to do, and I haven't done in a while, I need to get me some comics or something to read. It's the one thing out of this whole pandemic situation. I have literally run out of things to read.
Well, I might have some you might want. I have some that some people sent me before the other day. Well, you might have some soon, don't you?
Dude, I stopped buying comics like 15 years ago. So the only comics I have are a few trade paperbacks from ones that I've may have downloaded digitally, liked a lot. So I bought the trade paperback after reading the first comic of the series.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, if anybody wants to read a classic comic book trade paperback, Batman's No Man's Land. Oh, the best storyline. And the most unlikely person who ends up saving Gotham. Hint, it wasn't Batman. Best is when Superman fails to save Gotham.
Was it Calendar Man?
Yeah, it was Calendar Man. He knew the right days of the week to get it going. No, actually, Superman fails miserably to save Gotham. He gets the city's power up and running, puts one guy in charge. That guy ends up becoming corrupt, and Superman's like, "This isn't going to work." So he destroys the power plant and goes back to Batman and says, "I don't know what it is. Every time I try to do one thing, I'd take a fix one thing, then another thing would break, and then it would just keep happening." He's like, "Yeah, if you can't save Gotham just by doing one or two things, it has to happen all at once. It can't just happen here and there."
Wait, how old is that storyline?
Shite, man, it's old. No Man's Land trade paperback.
Are you just talking to your computer again?
Yeah. Because I'm curious, because there's a novel version of it, and then there's the graphic novel. So I'm just taking a look here. 1999. So like 21 years ago now.
I was like 9.
Yeah, I would have been 19.
Holy shit! I didn't know you were that much older than me.
I was born in 81, dude.
Yeah. You're born in 89.
That's right, kid. I'm older than you.
You know what? It's okay. I'll probably get ID'd less than you.
Actually, I've never been ID'd.
Yeah. Canada.
Seriously. No, that's not true. Once I was ID'd when I was 16. The guy looked at my ID and then he's like, "Whatever, come in."
What were you doing?
I went to go. All I wanted to do was go and play. I loved playing pool. I still love playing pool. And a bunch of my friends were 19. And the drinking age here is 19. And I said, "Look, I just want to play pool, man. I'm not going to drink." I said, "I've been in here during the daytime because after 9 o'clock, that's when they start carding people." I said, you know, I've been in here all the time. I've never drank anything. Most I drink is pop and iced tea." And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, okay, just." But he's like, "If I see you buy any booze, you're out." Okay, fine, deal. $1.25 for a thing of pop compared to $4 for a pint of beer. I think I'll stick with the pop, especially at that time because I was working minimum wage, renting a room, and didn't have a lot of money.
You were renting a room at 16,
Pardon?
so you had your own place at 16.
Yeah. Because I did not get along with my stepfather, and my father and I did not necessarily. My father was an alcoholic, so
I would do it.
I liked having my own place. Funny part, I think I told you about 2 years after I moved out on my own, friend's parents invited me over for dinner once, and I guess their middle child was becoming unruly and was thinking of dropping out of school, and he used me as an example. So they brought me. I didn't know this, but they invited me over for dinner, and then said, "It must be really hard living on your own and all this." And I didn't know what they were planning, and I kind of went in the opposite direction. Said, "Actually, I kind of like it. Like I'm at the time I was planning on going back to school, and I said, I think it's great. I mean, I have more appreciation for education now that I've dropped out and had a few years to see the world and realized that I need an education. Whereas before, I just hated school. So I think for me, it worked. So after that dinner and all that shit happened and went, kind of went in the opposite direction they were looking at, he's like, "Yeah, my mom she's not angry, but she's not." And he told me, I didn't know they brought me over to use me as an example for your brother."
But if you think about it, the way you said it, that you realized you needed an education to be, whatever, and so it kind of should have worked in a way. But when you're at that age, I'm assuming he's like all he heard was it's great living alone, and
Yeah, yeah,
nothing else came in.
yeah,
That's,
exactly. It's like,
that's all he needed.
yeah. Wait, did I tell him about the dangers of living on your own? He'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's all right. If I see him in a milk carton, I shouldn't worry.
No. Our milk comes in bags.
Yeah, on the milk bag. I'm sorry.
I remember watching somebody once. It was a roommate, and he didn't know how to open a milk bag. He's like, "I don't want to open this." He's like, "Why?" It says, "Because as soon as I open it, all the milk's gonna come out at once." Like, do you see this? It's called a milk jug. You take the bag, you put it in the jug. Like, he's like, "You pour the milk in?" No, you just sit the bag in. And then you cut the tip of the bag, and there you go.
Yeah,
Done.
that's it. Yeah, a lot of people will freak out, especially from here. They would freak out
Yeah.
about because they're not used to that in Honduras. That's normal. You get
Yeah.
that or the cartons.
Well, I prefer milk bags just because honestly, when they're not, because you can throw them in the freezer, and because they're in bags, you can stack them easier.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Honestly, in most homes, the bags are the preferred type, and now you can even get you can get chocolate milk in bag, all of it.
Oh yeah, chocolate, strawberry. There used to be a place called oh fuck, I can't remember the name of the company, but you could buy all sorts of shit like milk products in bags. I think the worst was the dairy creamer because you could see like what dairy creamer looks like in a bag, and it is not pretty.
Oh, wow. What are you doing?
She's probably turning on the stove again and getting out a walk and making a really mean stir fry.
No, she's taking advantage that I'm doing something, and she's trying like any little thing to to be creatively inventive. Let's put it that way.
Well, At least he doesn't have an interest of electricity like I did as a kid. I can say a few times where I've blown fuses in houses doing stupid experiments with electricity.
I was more of a pyro guy.
So was I, but I mean, when I learned about electric motors and what you can do and that they come in different sizes, yeah, I made some pretty, like I had I took an electric motor from a vacuum cleaner, made a conveyor belt in my room, which I thought was kind of cool. And then I realized you could take that same motor and you could make a like an automatic slingshot by like duct taping. What do you call it? You know the spaghetti spoons?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you break the teeth off those, and I had like 4 of them, and a thing filled with little tiny what do you call it? Driveway stones. In a basket. So when you put this thing close to the basket, it would scoop a bunch of them and just whip them.
All right, follow-up question.
Yeah.
How many times did you hit somebody with one of those?
Oh, with that? Oh God, no, never, man. It was bad enough I made it and got caught and got in trouble. If I had hit a neighbor kid with it, man, oh.
All right, did you ever hit anything with it, anything at all with it?
Well, the first time we tried it with golf balls, and one of them went pretty far. And so there is the basement apartments, the first floor, and then the third floor. And we watched the golf ball go past the backyard, so it wasn't on the grass, and it hit the concrete. So now it's got bounce to it. It bounced, and we thought it was going to hit one of the windows, either in the basement or the first floor. And it went, because there's space obviously in between. It nailed dead center in the space and bounced back towards us. And I was like, because I'm thinking, oh God, if it breaks one of those windows, what do we do? It's not like we could run, we got this like 10-pound machine that we got plugged into the side of the building. Somebody's going to notice.
It was like, and then if you leave it if you just leave it there, so it was like, who the fuck built this?
No, I would have been caught automatically. That was a no-brainer. I would have been the first.
Fucking Dennis the Menace over here.
No. And then when I learned about what saltpeter was, which was potassium nitrate and the stuff you can mix with that, man, that's when real fun happened. Because you can, make smoke bombs by melting sugar and putting that stuff together. And you put it in a can like this, and because it burns so hot and so fast, the only thing left of the can is the little circular part. The rest of it's melted, gone.
Man, I remember when smoke bombs became available, like in your corner store.
Yeah,
it was not pretty.
You know those snap things you throw on the ground? They snap.
Yeah,
I've had fun with that. Take some clear tape and put it on the inside of the door frame where the door meets the.
I used to pop it in my hand.
I used to put them in door frames. I did that with a roommate and watched him for like a solid 5 minutes, looking at the door, thinking that he broke it. Because the sound like a door makes when you break through it, like
the wood cracking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, oh my God, that's actually a good one. I might have to steal that one. Now here's the challenge: finding those. Now it's hard over here.
The store that I used to get them from was called Cheapy.
Huh? Ex-grandma, they're not my plants.
The place I used to get from was Cheapy.
What happened?
Oh, I said the place I used to buy mine from was a place called Cheapy's.
Well, I used to just go to the corner store and that's it. That's all I used to take. Now, now who knows? Like over here. But I remember putting them. Okay, so at 1 year, for some reason, they took out some of the meters. There was just the poles there, and as long as it hadn't rained the day before, you used to be able to throw the circular smoke bombs in there. And one day we just put, and every single one that was open, and all you see is giant cloud of smoke of different colors. And there was and people freaked out because there was a Burger King right in that same parking lot. Like it was the Burger King was on the main street, and the back side of it was where that parking lot was, and all they see is this giant thing of smoke coming out the pipes.
Hold on. I think I could find the company that there's a place called Kaboom Fireworks. And you can actually buy, they're located in Canada, and you can buy smoke bombs from them. And one year I bought a case of 12 for $120. And somebody thought it would be funny to throw one of the smoke bombs into one of the city garbage cans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, did that cause problems?
Fire?
No. They're self-contained. They don't. They burn internally, so you don't really get. They won't start anything on fire, but it caused a problem. I was not. Do they even sell them? I'm on their website right now. I'm seeing if they actually have them for sale anymore. Holy crap! They got a lot of sparklers.
I bet. Now they have these longer sparklers that last like they have like a twist on them, like freaking huge shit. Then one time I actually bought a military grade smoke bomb. That was interesting.
Oh crap! They don't sell them anymore. Mind you, I haven't been on their website in over like 7 years.
Well, I know I can find them. Well, I can probably find them somewhere here because they're not illegal. Like it's not illegal to do anything with like so-called fireworks or whatever. Like before, they had like shut down any type of like stuff like that down, and now it's like not the case.
Mind you, they got something called free stuff. Oh, okay. So apparently they have a contest where you could win like $1.5 grand worth of fireworks.
Huh.
Considering the fact that like everything right now is lockdown, it's sure, great. I have $1.5 grand worth of fireworks, and I will live across the street from a police station. That'll definitely make sure I don't get caught. How did you find me? Well,
we followed the truck.
No, not even that. I was sitting at my desk when I looked across the parking lot and saw your fat ass lighting fireworks.
It's like, I wonder who that was. Oh, yeah. Huh?
And he'd probably be more pissed that he had to get off his ass and walk around.
I can wear the plants.
What plants?
The ones from Oprah.
No, not outside.
Watermelon.
Not outside.
I can't watermelon.
She's trying to go outside, right? And that's only if she listens. And the only reason I let her open the box.
Yeah, it looks like they got rid of them. Damn it, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can find them somewhere here. If not here in PA, which is not too far.
Well, yeah, but not like you can ship them over here.
No.
That's a good way of getting yourself arrested.
It's a good way of not being able to travel again.
I still got to figure out what to do for dinner.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's 5 o'clock. Well, 20 after.
It's 5. What time? Huh? What do you want?
Don't you have to make the wee one some food?
She has her food. She actually left her food because she was full apparently. And then you know what? Why were you eating cereal? Now that I think about it, why did you grab cereal if you still didn't even finish your food? And I'm not laughing.
Someone's getting a whooping. Is anybody else still here, or is it just me? Well, it says here 6 people are watching.
Anyway, I'm back.
Oh, that was a quick whooping.
No, I didn't go that far. But she's in front of me now. But she knows. Let me see. It says it's National Short Day. If you're 5'5" and shorter, say hello. I can't say hello. How about you?
I'm not divulging that information.
I thought you were like Wolverine.
No. I heal quickly and I'm short, but that's about as far as it goes.
Well, he's short.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet you hit me in a brick wall. I am not getting up. I'll be doing one of these. Oh, okay, guys. I'm just gonna lay here. I'll be good in 20 minutes.
3 days later.
Sleeping sound is passing out a form of sleeping because I think I'm going to be doing that right now.
Okay, so Geeky Mama Bear is today at 9, so that's a little bit later than now. I don't feel like being in my living room anymore. And if I'm in my room, I can do a couple things, but the living room is pretty, it's pretty dry until I'll probably gonna do my new gaming setup here because I got the better TV here. My TV is good, but it's not as good as this one. It's
Well, do you want my 50-inch?
from what year?
It's like a year actually just less than a year and a half.
Yeah. I'll come up there and get it.
Go right ahead. I warn you, they don't really shoot people here, but I think a taser and mace in the eyes is probably just as bad.
But I'll just scream, be like, "Oh no, it's another minority getting tased."
The cops here have a problem with how do I say this? They love their tasers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that happens to a lot of people here.
Oh, some people, they didn't get hugged as a child.
Or some people just like to watch people, lose whole control of their bodily functions.
Oh, they'll regret that if I lose control of my bodily functions because they're gonna pay for it more than I will.
No. It's like the last guy that broke into somebody's car here. They didn't even bother putting in the back of the patrol car. They just walked him across the street. They probably do that to you.
What did I say? But yeah, because I got the, what is it? I got the 55 QLED, I think, for the living room.
That's what I got here.
Yeah, because and normally I don't really go that crazy buying TVs, but the TV, what happened was we had a TV for years, and it was a decent TV, but it was old already. It was one of the ones. It was obviously it wasn't like one of the ones who have a giant ass behind it or nothing like that, but it was old enough to where one day it just crapped out.
I've been lucky. I mean, most of my televisions have been pretty good to me. I haven't had too many problems with them.
Yeah,
well,
no, I don't think that was. I don't know. Like I said, that wasn't the one TV I used a lot. So a lot of other people did, and God only knows how many times they did whatever to it.
Yeah.
So the day it just crapped out, we're like, okay, well, it's time to go buy a new TV. We went, we looked around. We almost bought the other one, a bigger one that was it was basically a step above this one. So this TV was about 1,500, and the one that we were looking at was about 2 something.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, my mom bought one.
Why? She bought what?
But I'm gonna let you go, dude. So
here's the thing. I was getting ready to cut it off anyway.
Yeah, same here because we're talking about food now. I'm like really hungry. I had a late or early. Yeah, I guess it would be a late breakfast. I'm starting to get hungry now. Anyways, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me on. For all those who are still here, thank you once again.
Yes, thank you. We're gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Munchkin.
And